Okay, I'm going to show you something that's really important in your drawings, and you can do this with any of your drawings, so let's talk about it really fast, okay? I'm going to be using I'm going to be using, Pennywise from It, so let's take a look at these. So let's look at the difference between this Pennywise right here, the orange one, versus, versus this Pennywise over here. There's really just one difference, and what is it that you think that is? Okay, let's take a quick look right now. Look carefully. And then let's go over here. Outside of the color, of course. What is the difference? It's in the eyes, okay? So over here, you can see the entire iris right here. The entire iris and pupil. So we can represent it over here. So like basically we're literally looking at the entire iris, the entire colored portion. You can see it. And that tends to make basically any character look surprised. Like, ah! And honestly, if you really want to do that, it's totally fine. If you want that to be, what you're going for, like surprise, then that's absolutely perfect, and you're exactly where you need to be. The problem is that people do this with drawings and characters where they don't really understand that that's, wrong or it looks weird. Not only is it, you see the entire pupil right here, the entire iris, but literally what's going on is it's not even touching. Well, this one is, it's barely or not even touching the top lid. So doing that is going to make any character, any portrait, anything in general surprised. If we go over here to this character, and this is obviously a lot more like Pennywise in the movie. This is more of like a, how do you say this? Like a half crest here. You see half of it, everything only. This makes your character look more devious, or, in general, it can make it look a little bit more, in some cases, relaxed. It makes him look really weird. But with him, you can't see half of that. And a lot of this is really just coming down to the shape language. And see how drastically different the expression changes like that? And it's just a small change. It's a relatively small change. But because of that, he looks more like his character. But not just that, he looks more devious. Like there's more intent in his, there's more intent in his eyes and his expression, his emotion that carries over. So that is something to really take into account. Something else over here, when you look back at this, it almost looks goofy and kind of ridiculous. So think about what you want from your character, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be obviously like something like Pennywise, but think about the character of what's going on. If they're supposed to be surprised looking, obviously show that, but usually this is considered a blatant mistake. Showing that entire eye is blatantly a mistake. Over here, right here, this looks way more devious, way more intentional. That is it. That was a short tip. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do me a huge favor. Follow me or you'll never see the videos again, and I appreciate it. You're really nice. Go check out the other video tips that we have on the channel, and I'll see you soon, all right?